please help me and suck out the poison. Oh, it will be me, sir. Ah, yes. Ah, the poison. I am no longer poison. What were we doing again?
There might be more poison. Let's go back for 10 more minutes.
$75. Oh, come on, Albedo, come on. No, fuck off!
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to Mika Vista these minions with him.
Okay.
Nice. Fuck. Just stay out of his blue.
No blue.
Shit. Alright, I'm second winding, but I might need heals. Nice, thank you.
Oh! What is that?
What?
What did we
Wait.
do?
Wait.
What?
Did we fucking kill
What
him?
the fuck? What the fuck?
Yo, that was easy!
Fucking way, that was
No
We
fucking way.
clobbered him, man!
holy.
Hello? Hello, everybody. Hi, sis. Hi, sweet. Let me get you, only 3 streams, damn. Okay, yes, hello, everybody. welcome. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I may have spent the past, since the end of last stream, like, very, very hardcore on Star Rail. I am halfway through Jello, or the next big event. What, the next planet, I should say. Jarlo 6. I think it's 6. Roman numerals go burr. Another gacha game. Yeah. But I've locked myself behind an ascension quest, so I can't progress anymore. But there is so much out considering this game. It's only been out for like 8 months. The fuck? But it's fine, it's fine. It is a bit of me time, and I am appreciating. It's nice. I like it. I my big critique last time was like I didn't like the turn-based combat, but now I've got auto combat on, so I've been drawing while auto combat's been happening. It's been great. Did y'all want to see what I drew? I don't even think I opened it up. Fuck me. This one. Y'all want to see it? Just drag it. Add image, browse. It's on my desktop. Where the fuck is it? You're ready for this? I did some drawing. Oh my god, it's so big. Ta-da! I did some drawing. What? What's wrong, sis? Hi, Paso. Cozy. Thank you for the 13th month. Those eyes. What do you mean, those eyes? My soulless red eyes. Oh, they're so good. See, it's the exact demon vibes I need. It's great. Dead gacha eyes? Exactly. I know. I think it's cute. Sometimes I do it her eyes when she loses the 50-50 again. Whoa. My goal is to lose my 50-50 within 2 temples. Oh my god, do I still have Star Rail open? Oh god, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Fine. Yes, my goal is to lose my 50-50 within the next 2 temples, because I've won 3 in a row, which means I'm asking for it. We got 3 days left on the banners. 3. And I've only got enough. Let's see, what if I exchange it out? 100, exactly 100. I've got a 5-star guaranteed. I need to lose my 50-50 within the next 2 temples when we're pulling for Chevrolet. And then Cloud Retainer is guaranteed. But today, oh wow, no active girls. Today, we're gonna be doing Navia story quest. Let's oh, I've already claimed. Okay, yes. Get quest. Ooh. Alright. Oh, she is in the Quarter Fontaine. Oh, wait, I have. Okay, Pama's not gonna talk. Cool. Dispatch, quality of life. Oh, dispatch again. Oh. Oh, it's great. Let's see. Which way should I run? It's fine, I'll go this way. There's probably a waypoint right next to it, but we digress. But yes, today, Navia story quest. Very excitement. And then next stream we'll be doing the rest of the coin to get the new Sealy. The Lost Riches, because there's 9 days left. But unfortunately, still got 2 more areas and I want to finish them all in like one go. And then maybe we'll do Spiral Abyss as well. Oof. Oof, while we're there. Okay, here we go. Ooh.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
Navia.
That voice! It's Navia!
Hello, Navia.
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
Just getting our daily dose of adventuring in. No plans in particular. It's Taylor Swift. It is.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
Poisson.
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of. Stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Wasn't Spinetta Rosa affected too? Should you really be the ones offering compensation?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well.
She's so responsible and kind. And ooh. Her cannons are called the errors too. She gonna sing 22? Maybe. Maybe. We don't know yet.
Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date.
Ah, IOUs. Look at the ship steering wheel as an accessory and anchor accessory on the hat. She has cannons now be classified as a yeah.
Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
Well, IOUs are great. Except when people don't follow up on them. But they're great. They're neck deep in debt. She's like me forever. So true.
Whoa! Spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking up most of your time, though, right?
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another.
Look, just like a family 6 feet under. Cause oh no, don't.
So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
And then
Since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
Running errands in those hills, girl boss. Exactly. That does sound like you, alright. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, wanna take a look?
yes, please.
Let Paimon see. Wait. There's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Like my handwriting for real.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Maybe you should use standardized shorthand symbols next time. Maybe just write out each item next time.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself.
Traveler just stare. Yeah. It's like, symbols. Yep.
I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
Well, now you know for next time.
Just get good for next time. Wow, Paimon. So rude.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important.
If you think that, they normally are.
Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, wanna come with me and check out the town for yourself?
Ooh, yes, please.
You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It
Yeah.
won't take long at all.
Okay.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
I'd be interested in taking a look. It'd be a pretty nice break too.
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the Aquabus, right? Like the Clementine line?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
Why is it so gold? Sure, sounds good to me. I've still got somewhere to go, so when you head over the alright, no, sure, sounds good to me.
Alright, follow me. I'll take you there.
I want to take the spinner boat. Do we even get to pretend we're on the boat? Or are we just gonna teleport and pass on? Ooh!
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
Ooh, perfect. But also sauce.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
That is true.
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
Spina de Rosa was one of the main sponsors for the construction, right?
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
It's for the people.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub, so there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The Aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Well, something that big also wouldn't have just been his call. Perhaps the rest of the spinner didn't see a point to having a 4th line.
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it. From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Oh.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yep. I don't think I could.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way. He was just... not very agreeable.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
Ooh, perfect.
All right, then let's head out.
Ooh. Braving the tides together. We're on the boat.
It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Ooh, pop. Okay.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person?
Yes.
Oh, Paimon, sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember. much at all.
Bro. Paimon just, yes.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously.
No.
While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws. My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her.
Aww.
But sometimes, I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived?
Aww.
Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning. So, I will always associate the line with her in my heart.
Aww.
Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea.
Navia's so tragic, my gosh.
I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving, the fact won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
Do you miss them? Missing Melius and Silver?
Always. But no matter what, we can't change the past. But I tell myself that I need to keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up.
Aww. She's so positive considering all four of like her parental figures are
We've
dead.
reached the shore. Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
Okay. Mother dead, father dead. The two who raised her after that dead.
Navia, do you think she's doing all right?
She seems to be managing. She's always having to cope with one thing or another.
Okay. Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
That's what girl bosses do. No. She does it so gracefully. Okay, let's go down to Poisson. Staircase. Yes. This way. Staircase. Yes. Bro, what? I'm using this fine. Look, you're hurting his knees. Look, she didn't lose any health doing that. It's fine. Engineer. Lower. Oh, there. Power roll.
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Shinku.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance.
No.
We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as Callus the Unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him.
That is true. The unfaithful makes it sound so much worse in terms of like when she's talking about her parents.
But now that his name has been cleared and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus and everything they did.
Shouldn't Navia be featured with them too?
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble.
Oh, Navia.
Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
I would think you've done a lot for them already.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
That is true.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
Well, if you think that's what you think, I think it'd just be a matter of time.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now.
Well, that also works. Cutting through the red tape.
Hey, you! Come over here with me.
Okay. Me?
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callus, and I'll be Clementine.
Shut up, Paimon.
Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner.
Oh.
Florent, let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
I feel like we're a little too short.
What do you think? Got any ideas?
Shouldn't you be running the show?
Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone.
Very punny.
So, I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Okay, then let's try something imposing. Looking out to the distance, why don't we strike a happy bird? Let's do something imposing.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
Maybe not.
This pose. It makes me recall Sfina di Rasula's glorious golden age.
Oh, maybe.
But isn't Clementine's
Yeah.
pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person?
That is true.
If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Wasn't she?
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Bro.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Why don't we try looking out into the distance?
Ah, by that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Why not the Titanic pose? They're both dead. You know, it works.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate. Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus look too tall next to the lady.
Bro.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
Mm-hmm.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Very true.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
Okay then, why don't we just strike a happy pose?
A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
Maybe. Mm-hmm.
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
What about a statue? Do you think that would come through? A statue? I don't think so, my guy.
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Mm-hmm.
Could one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs? That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it, let's try something else. We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's all out of brain juice now, too.
So stylish, yes. Her glasses and parasol. Oof. It is a mood.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups. Man, if I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time. Oh, outfits! Ugh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Taylor Swift went to see Adele.
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
So funny. She always believed that her father... I want to say like Jax was a good person.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me, and she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too.
Mm.
I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Like I said, if you think it's not important, it probably was.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
No, it's fine. We'll do it.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start.
Hey, at least this way we got some cool pictures.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh.
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh.
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought.
Melty. Hi, Carrot. I love you too. How whoa.
After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home.
How are you? I am doing good. EP and maybe wanting to play Starro, but that's but I'm good. How are you?
You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
You're right. That's good.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is?
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago.
What do you do?
But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
I gotta get some shit done before the week ends. Have fun. Good luck, Carrot. You, well, have as much fun as you can. Love yours.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case, a lot of things have happened in Poisson since then. First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Yeah, we could be called that.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Of course.
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
We just followed Navia's lead.
Humble again as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me.
Ah.
Multiflora and Silver. Aren't they always by your side?
Don't bring up her.
About that.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
She wishes.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Oh.
Luce and Melissa, dead. They're just gone?
Yep.
Luce. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together.
Paimon, shut up.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Bro just got told one of his besties dead, and you're like, just don't get over it. Just get over it, my guy.
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
Talk to Coulter. Okay. Okay, we are going to a ship. Look, those, I assume, are octopuses? Look, I'm using the wings this time, not just breaking her legs like, oop, like break. Alright, a stretch nudge. Let me... Oh, before I forget. So if you asked at the beginning of the stream why your name was popping up. It's because I fixed the followage command. Last stream, someone tried it and it was broke. But I fixed it. 1 year, 5 months, 1 week, 3 days, 10 hours, 50 minutes, 53 seconds. Exactly. You have been. The fuck have I been doing in my life? Damn. I guess. Oh, my back. Ugh. Navia explains everything that's happened recently to Coulter.
All of this. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real. It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
Had I not personally experienced all those events, I would have also found them very difficult to accept.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
You win some, you lost a lot.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
Hmm.
Romu?
Huh. Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the Aquabus lines.
Oh.
Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson.
Hmm.
But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the Court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships.
That is very true.
Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Oh.
Ugh. And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
That couldn't have been the first time a dispute like that happened, right?
Oh, that's a good point. If Callis was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh yeah, it eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia, I mean, boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callis's side.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeu's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion.
Oh.
They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callis's child.
So, they thought she had betrayed them? But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
True. But men.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side. Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callis began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeu and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again. Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
Huh. I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeu had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeu's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk?
Oh.
I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
Hmm.
Ah, in that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Oh, of course. That's fine by me.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
We want to see the future star of the spinner.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
Okay, relax with culture as you head to the Quarter Fontaine. Okay, which direction are we heading? Map. Some of the keybinds between Star Rail and Genshin are different. So sometimes I keep pressing the wrong keys because I've been playing Star Rail too long. Whee! On the roof. And run. Oh, I'm gonna run out of stamina. No. Oh, we're gonna have to climb up, don't we? We're gonna need some more stamina. Gosh. Gosh darn it. Good morning, Melty. Hi, hot yummy rice. Morning. How are you? Oh, my radish. Oh, it's raining. There we go. Oh, okay, it's really raining.
Let's find shelter quick. Oh, we're not going to make it. Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
It's shitting down with rain. What the fuck? Ah! It's nice to go on a walk time to time. My guy. Raining. Oh, there we go. There's the sun.
This is great. I feel so relaxed all over.
With heels. Oh god, I know.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
Mm-hmm.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callis was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse.
Yes. I don't really think that's a bad thing, though.
Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Ooh, yes.
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons?
Macarons?
Been dreaming of them.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this.
I can't believe she can make them, like, on the go.
Okay, the stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients...
Like, where is she getting a stove from?
Seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of all.
Should I go get some?
Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be too much to ask you to go on a trip just for those.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so she should have some stuff on hand.
Girl boss activities, don't worry about it. Ah, okay.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you. As long as we have some sweet flowers and wheat, I can start the baking.
Where are we, like, supposed to actually just find wheat, though?
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Like, isn't the quarter fontaine clean enough that, like, you can't just find random box? There's everywhere. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's normally wheat fields. And not, I'm gonna hit a box and a piece of wheat's gonna fall out. That's great.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
Right, it's girl box activities. Don't worry about it. Oh, look, her stove. Some sweet flowers. I mean, there are conveniently placed snacks. Stacks and boxes around you. Yeah.
How did it go? Did you find the ingredients?
I always have some on me.
You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Okay. Navia bakes a bunch of macarons with her usually
These
gusto.
macarons look and taste magnificent! Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
There are still some important things we must do. You really want to poach me from the Adventurers Guild, huh?
I see. Is that why you have to always stay on the road?
Mm-hmm.
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down.
We could be honorary members of Spina di Like, we're honorary Knights of Favonius.
Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Oh. Captain Swordfish 2. Well, that is an actual title, yeah. We're also honorary researchers at the Fontaine Research Institute. First Sage of Bure, we are. I think Inazuma and Sumeru really tied us down with... But all our other ones are like honorary.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
They're like the size of burgers. They're huge.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you.
Inazuma was just war crimes after war crimes. True.
I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy every moment we spend together.
Okay.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water in celebration of this moment.
Oh. I thought I heard something just now. Was it just some small critter?
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast!
Cheers.
May your travels go smoothly, may the Spina continue to grow, and may our friendship last until the end of time. All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
Sus. The macarons look like the pretty patties from SpongeBob. Yeah. Alright, let's... I love we're not gonna hike it. I don't know. What would you even hike? You'd still need to boat across. Like, the only way I can think of is you going the long way around. You're going over here. Very sussly walking through the islands to get to this bit. To then get on the path. To then get onto the station. To then get into the quarter fontaine. It seems like a lot. Again, girl boss activities. Right. Girl boss activities, yes. And jump. Oh. And jump. Oh. I think we fell down a little too much. No, perfect.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The Demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. No, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake. I just got so used to calling her Demoiselle.
Oh my god, Adam.
Are you here for the uniform?
We are.
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads.
Yeah.
There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Very true.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Ashinku. Why do I feel like we're gonna be, like, attacked?
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
Or, like, at least we're being watched.
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she used to be terrified of Papa, so as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well.
Someone's watching us.
But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her.
The two of you have, contended with similar circumstances.
Yeah, you could say that.
It's in the back, I can
By
see it.
uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
She saw how much of a girl boss she was, and she was like, yes, queen. Me too.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Hey, that dude though, I know he's so sus. So I wasn't just hearing things. We're being followed.
Is something up, Traveler?
Of course not. Just someone's tailing us.
Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Oh,
Stop right there.
there's 3 of them. I hit something. Don't leave your subordinates.
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Oh,
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
damn straight.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
Sure. This dude, what the fuck? He's on something.
Stabilize!
Shine down.
I want more crystals. Because, oh, look at them charge up. One more. Can you move, please? I don't think I'll get any more crystals.
Now, talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
Recognize your situation and don't entertain any fantasies of escape. We've got people up above and down below as well.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula.
Wow.
We were discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
Good.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers, are you?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
I would advise you calm down.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day.
Oh, well, good job with that.
Too bad you guys messed up ours first.
You're lying.
Huh?
You followed us all the way here. There's more to this.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing you like that just really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him. I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
All right. We get it. Come on, let's go.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. Moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either.
Well, it could have been used to help us on.
If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation. Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
In today's Spinadusa, he's been back for like a day.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
That is true.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already, so why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again? Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks though. Bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Huh.
Like a date.
That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
The uniform gift box. Okay, we need to go down. We can just grab the waypoint down. It's a long jump to get down here otherwise.
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
True.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
Since like Hufflepuff like was destroyed, why not just try and build what he wanted then? You know, slowly start taking down people's houses. No funds. There's a fuck ton of IOUs. They're all building it themselves. They'll just work together. It's fine.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it.
Okay.
You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Girl boss economics, I guess.
Oh, Paimon's sorry! Please have mercy, Navia! If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all!
I was just kidding. Be on your way now.
Okay. Sit and wait alongside the bank. Alright, we gotta wait for the banquet to begin. I don't know, is this up here? Sit inside. Oh, there we go. Sitting. You enjoy a fantastic meal as well as a wonderful performance. As things slow down, you go back to your room, be here, knock on your door.
Are you asleep yet?
Sometimes that goes way too fast. Navia, did something happen?
Oh no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest.
Oh, well, who am I to say no?
Wanna go fishing?
No,
I've got some rods and lures ready.
I guess.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
I guess we can go fishing.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
You're good, since the invitation is coming from you.
Don't worry. You don't have to do any actual fishing if you're too tired. Just think of it as keeping me company. How does that sound?
Okay. What is it? Stargazing night?
Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
There's fish here. I don't think underground there's fish. But I assume we're going back up top. Because if I jump into the waters in here, there's a beer bottle and a broom sitting in the water. There is a whole bunch of fish here, so I do question. Lots of random shit floating around in here. But no diving. And look, it's all green over here. Lovely. But yes, we are going to the fishing spot out here. I'm just gonna enjoying the sewer water. I see exactly. I'm just gonna swim up from the water to that point because it's faster. I don't have any Fontanian characters, so I'm not gonna yeet out. Oh, look at the cute little spot. They are fishing rods, jeez.
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
Oh, there we go. It's fully automatic.
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
I've done it 1,600 times in the game already. It's so much fun, Paimon.
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
Automation is way more efficient. Paimon, as a form of fish, you should know better than that.
That's how I feel as well. To me, I'm happy as long as I catch some fish.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Same.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
Oh.
That's a thing?
Genetics, Paimon.
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother, as well as the rest of the Spina.
Your mother?
My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Maloose and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me.
Oh, dangerous way to raise a kid.
But once, I saw Maloose come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me.
Oh.
I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
Navia, it must still really be hard for you.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight.
Life is sad.
Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
Oh.
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together.
Oh, good.
We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
You want Paimon to help too?
You finally managed to reel in the prize catch together. For the rest of the night, your rod continues to rack up catch after catch, while for some reason Navia can't seem to hook a single fish. Navia is quite upset about her bad luck, but it's only when you begin to head back that Paimon discovers the real reason to the mystery of why she didn't get a single bite.
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
Oh, Navia.
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day! We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Sauce.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
Little Paimon.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today.
See you tomorrow, Navia.
See you tomorrow. So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Yep.
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
You're so funny, Paimon. And just where did you get that from?
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This guy gets it!
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Okay. Oh, we got the automatic fishing rod. Very nice. Alright. We are 2.5, but this one isn't gonna be as long of a stream. So I'm gonna do the break now. And then we'll be back. We are yes. Thank you, sheep. Like a burp. There we go. Alright. I'll be back in a second. But while we take the break, feel free to get drink and some food and stretch or go bathroom or stretch and dance. I don't know. Human things, I guess. I'll be back.
I think this is the kid zone.
Yeah.
But luckily we have a kid.
There's a dead body in here.
There's a kid in here.
We just unzip it and there's like a...
Our landlord's under here.
We kidnapped the kid.
There's a body in the vault. We're projecting.
Oh! No. It worked though! And also dropped on me.
Oh shit. What's happening? Jeez. I don't understand. Am I fucking stupid? Is that dude? What the fuck is happening?
Gold, gold, gold. Come on, baby. Gold, 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 gold. We gotta go. Okay, now we're at 50-50s. Okay, that's 78. Oh, thank God. Diary entries on the edges of the paper. I found out my father is from the tribe called Tanit, so I plan to look for them. Perhaps they can tell me about my father. When notice this menu, I'm like, oh my god, I just got an audio autograph. If you say so. Sorry, I haven't, I'm sorry. Let's give her a moment to herself. Yes, anyway. Epic. Alright, let's keep going. There we go. We'll be, thank you. Okay, so we're going to Poisson. Thank you. I am a rice and sheep. I am at the bag. Select. I also got a notification on my phone that free run is airing right now. I'm very excited. Which means in about... Oh, I don't know if it... Wait, is it airing right now? Hopefully by midnight, the episode should be out. Let me double check.
Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court, too.
It says it's Ed, but it's like airing right now. Ooh. It should be up on Crunchyroll soon. You have to wait for Bossman. Yeah, no, sorry, mate. I'll refund you, no worries.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss!
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while!
Hello again.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case.
Jacques, yeah. Can I put in a petition for a new mod? Oh. A new mod.
I've heard that you also help save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
I don't trust that. Timed out. Wow. Wow, sweet.
You're really amazing! And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too!
Miss Navia is super amazing.
What's in this thing? Can I look?
It is for you.
Of course. Go ahead.
Her little outfit. I'm sure her mother appreciates it.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform! Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So, I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it! Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia! I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can!
That's what we believe as kids, you know? We'll grow up as fast as we can, because then we get to do anything we want. And then when we get there, we're like, no, please, go back, go back.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Oh,
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
someone's attacking, aren't they?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
Here it is.
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeo and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Could they have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Wait, could that mean...
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeo and his followers hate the Spina, and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson!
We have to stop them.
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople, and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you?
Of course. Who protect your mother at all costs.
If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Got it.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Watch out, boss! What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeo too? Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas. And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
My guy.
You better stick close to me.
Romeo promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeo has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question.
He's either in love with her mom, they normally are, some dumb shit like that.
You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little.
Well, because you were born.
And it was all because of you, Navia. Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Melusan Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead. All because of you.
It's not all her fault.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
Now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aqua bus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
Don't listen to him, boss! He's just spouting nonsense!
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all? Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing?
He's bullying her.
Have you ever considered that maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came?
Oh! Hello, Shadow, what, Baiju? Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! Can I get a shout out, please? Ashinku? Playing Genshin too. Ooh, noise. To anyone who doesn't know who I am Melody. I play... Well, I'm a variety streamer. I play games such as Genshin Impact and free-to-play games such as Genshin Impact. And even though it's a gacha game, it's really good. Genshin Impact. Open world games such as Genshin Impact. Oh, Lothar, why'd you bump the microphone, please? And I was gonna say roguelike. I don't know if it's a roguelike game. Genshin Impact is such a good free-to-play game. I've definitely... Exactly! No money ever, except the battle pass and the Welkin and then like all the characters over. But no money at all. It's fine, it's fine. But thank you for the raid. Welcome. We are near the end of Navia's story quest. Stay away from the god. Do not. It is a fantastic game and I love it. Definitely didn't see 6 every Geo character game here. Considering there's not many Geo characters, that's fine. If you said like Hydro or like Pyro, there's a lot of Pyro and Hydro characters. But I hope you had a good stream. If you need to go sleep or go get food or any of the human function things, feel free to do so. There's more Dendro. Yeah, there is more Dendro characters than there is Geo characters. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna continue on now. But feel free to sit back, enjoy. Feel free to lurk if you need to. Yeah, thank you. Australian too, so enjoy the late night stream. Yes. PG! Hello! I love you! I love you! Yes, the late night stream. I definitely didn't have a 7.5 hour very long stream the other day. So glad I caught a stream. Yes, me too. I know it's such bad timing for the States. It's a very early morning now. So I try, but people don't get up in the morning. I don't get up in the morning. Yes, also Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. What is this morning you speak of? Exactly. Exactly. Normally awake by the time I get to work, it's over. Yeah, it do be like that. Yes, recently, because I've been doing all the story quests, they've been shorter streams. I got off work in the morning. Oof. Oof. I would prefer that almost, yeah. Happy newspaper, yes. New Year, I don't know. I think I'd rather go to bed when the sun's coming up than not. I don't know. I'm a night person. I like the darkness. Okay, let me continue. We're in the middle of an intense scene.
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
Ooh, spoiler. Hi, Mecca. Welcome, welcome. Well, I'm a night owl forced to be an early bird. Hi, bye. Bye, Becca. Oh, because this is like the newest content in the game. Ah! Thank you, PJ. For the 7th month. My eyes are closed, I swear. Ears plugged. It's all good. This is the newest, the newest story quest out. So this is, if you are not up to date, big spoilers. But yes, it's Navia. Our tragic Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. But is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
Of course it's real, Navia. You're so far behind, it doesn't matter. I am so up to date, it's ridiculous.
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia, and my mom loves her too!
You are the Genshin queen. Thank you.
I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that!
Getting a kid's reassurance. Oh.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
It's Adele the singer. Yeah. Adele is supporting Taylor Swift right now. It's fine.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
The mustaches are hilarious in the game. Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Can we fight?
Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
Tomorrow, Traveler's taking care of it.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
She is like the most positive chick ever. Considering like everyone's dead. Gunfight. Very. Boom.
Where'd that come from?
Come on, can you lots? Ah. Yuri. It's an awesome weapon. I know. It's so good. Her parasol is a gun. It's.
Laurent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople.
I love it. Intense violin playing. Yes, she got the kill streak. Oh, yes.
If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly, and don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
She'll deal with it later.
I don't know, but I have to go.
So strong. It's epic. It's so good. Show out earlier, you dash to the entrance. Okay.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line.
Because she's got cannons as like a big ult, and then oh yeah, she a special attack is her parasol as a gun. Oh, it's so good.
If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Okay, reach the target. Oh, okay.
Gather.
I've seen Whipcore plays and I drool. Oh,
Gotcha.
she's such a great outfit. She is our Taylor Swift. She is. She's amazing. Ah. But I'm also excited. Well, her banner is out right now if you want to do some copium pulls. But our next 4-star coming out in the new banners.
They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Oh, there they are. Is Chevrolet, and she's also got a musket. We got to use it during the event. It was so good. There you go.
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. How can we disable it?
Throw a rock at it.
Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff.
What's this?
Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for?
Could it be some kind of keyhole or maybe an emergency switch?
Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find.
Okay. Are we gonna loot the bodies? Is that what we're doing? Is that why they didn't disappear? Loot.
Oh, you found it! That's amazing!
Instantly. Can I still search them? I can. Loot the bodies. Loot the bodies. Is there any? There is another one. Oh, he had a radish on him. Programmer, yes. Okay, operate. I'm telling. Hi, CG. We stopped the bombs.
Navia and Florent should be able to relax now.
We should just check the perimeter just in case.
Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere too. Let's go.
Oh, Happy New Year, CG. How are you? Welcome. Oh, cutscene.
Ah! They're gonna bury Priscilla!
Come on, Lumine gamer moves. The power of Geo.
Ah! Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block? I'm doing this the Spina way.
Look at how Taylor Swift. With a little peace sign. Oh. That's so good. I love it.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
Come visit our precious Goblin Princess. Yes, his cutscene rocks. It was so good. She has umbrella she can brock, of course. It's epic. It was so good. Materialize a battleship out of nowhere. Main character shit. When the rock shards took out the neighboring towns, he did it. It was so good. Oh, I love it when we get the cutscenes. Do you want to settle this privately? They're either gonna go kill all of them, or like the other group are just gonna try and bomb them again. It's not safe.
I have nothing more to say to them.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to.
Very true.
Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Navia! We saved everyone! And you were so cool!
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time.
You look a little pale, feeling a bit fatigued.
It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
No.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well.
Good.
Seems like Romeu really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
The crab in the background is killing me. I know, it's so funny.
Got it. That's good at least.
Trash. Spit. Get her an ER artifact set and then the geo batteries in the team. See, I can't build teams. Oh, there's the crab.
I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone.
It is trying to get out of the shot.
But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew.
A positive queen.
I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Imagine building teams. I can't even build things without Paige. It's like I need a 3-hour YouTube tutorial on how to farm artifacts.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula.
Damn straight.
But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Bro was out of prison for like 2 days.
Thank you, Navia.
And gets sent back again. Oh, he's such a dumbass. Oh, the crab's still there. He's
As
trying
I
to shuffle out.
Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
She is.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person.
Oh, I know. Poor Navia.
Thank you for protecting the Clementine line.
Of course.
I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again.
Oh, Navia.
Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
It's okay. Everything's fine now. I'll get you back to Person.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left.
No. Navia.
I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth.
No.
Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
Of course.
Lemine line, yes.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
It's like Lemina Mia 1, you know, I know.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better after taking a break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me.
A little weird, that's true. But that's because I've never heard you doubt yourself before.
I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
No.
Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Of course it has.
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well.
Oh?
There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Okay. Yesterday's tears, tomorrow's like, go with Navia to see the surprise. Oh, look, Yuri. Staircase. One dialogue per update. Staircase. Ooh, okay, maybe I lost a bit of health on that one. Damn. Wait, and this one's gonna be a barrel roll, Yuri. Barrel roll. Hehe. And I think I've got to fly to this one. Imagine making her come all the way down here and go all the way up her ship. It's such a long way. I'm pretty sure I've yeeted myself off this ship running too quickly before because there's nothing to stop and protect you from falling
Why
off.
is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished.
Is it not finished?
But special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before. So I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
Hey, little Navia. Oh. It's a family portrait.
This is... Papa, Mother, and me.
I'm gonna cry. It's too sweet.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow! This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We are gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
No.
That's what we believe as well.
I'll always believe in the bond between us.
Thank you so much, everyone. Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is. This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
Braving the tides together.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
About the gift from the townspeople.
I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me, that would be a family portrait. I've always been super jealous of other people's family photos. I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this. It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all.
No.
It seems like I started to question my... Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I
about
acted.
Clementine.
I've thought about it before. Though my mother only wanted me to live a happy life, that's actually a tall order as well. In practice, it's just as hard to achieve my father's expectations for me.
Even though my parents had very different personalities, they always had a lot of respect for each other. The Aquabus project was a monumental project that stood to benefit all of Fontaine. It would have been a little close-minded to assess or evaluate it only from the perspective of the clan. I think that's probably why she didn't step in to mediate or oppose the building of the lines. It seems like I
I
started
gotta
looking
skip
back
a
on
bit.
it. I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
Asking about, do you really see me as your partner?
Oh, whoa. Why'd you have to remind me? Please don't say that again. It's super embarrassing for me. Oh, forget it now. Please forget that I ever said anything. Oh, wait. But it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on. Please don't ever mention it again.
And with that, Navia's story quest is done. It's such a nice picture. Her deadbeat dad, her dead mother, and Navia. Alright, let me, that's the button, right? Can I make myself disappear? I can, can't I? Hehehe. And then, oh. Wait, can I get a nice photo? Oh. Oh. Yoimiya just pops up. But there we go. That's Navia's story quest. Where will this journey take you, traveler? I don't know. There's nothing left. Oh, but all my hangout vents. No active quests. Let's go back to the court. I would like it if we eventually get that statue, because that'd be a really cool statue to get in the teapot and stuff. You know? Oof. Okay, let me have a little look-sees.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Of a dead, yeah, the statue of her and her dead parents, yes.
I'll think about it.
What's wrong with that, hmm?
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Oh, I just cracked my toe. I think that is it. Next stream, we'll be finishing off the Lost Riches. We finished Roses and Muskets already. I kind of... Oh, I can still do it, can't I? I wonder. This one. I want to shoot. Finish our test runs. Everyone's done. Oh, the TCG. We might do some TCG. Next stream, maybe. We will see. But yes, let me move it on to here. Where? Why? Yes. There I am. Oh. Oh. Big stretchies. Thanks for thank you for coming. Just thinking. Thanks for streaming. Oh, for stream, I think. Oh, the Shy Lily. Okay, thanks for stream. Thank you for coming. Bye. Okay, this is what I want to do. Alright, let me... Yes, it still has a dream. Okay, you can redeem it now, because it should show up. That's fine.
What? Oh.
Bring me the fish.
Oh, ASMR. Thank you, Lily. Is it done? I should really turn down the how long the clips can be. Is it done? Oh my god, how long is this clip? Why you do this is all Sis's fault. Crust. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me do this. This is the sub-raid message, and this is the other raid message. Thank you, sweep. I only did it once for Charlotte. Okay. I will see you all in 2 days, where we'll be doing more at Genshin. I'd like to thank everybody for coming by today. I hope everyone has an amazing time zone. And considering it's still the first week, Happy New Year's. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend, because it is, well, at least for me, it's the weekend now. Yeah, I may or may not be getting out of Genshin in 2 seconds and then loading up Star Rail. Yay! But thank you. Have an amazing time zone. Thank you for coming by and watching and all that fun jazz. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you all later. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.